Simon Cafferty for Split Decision MMA UK down here in Bolton for FCC, and I'm here with Missin, who's just got the first round TKO over Aaron Aby. Firstly, congratulations. What a great fight that was for. I didn't think it had gone on as long as 4 minutes, that's how long it was. I know you said before the fight you both have heart, and you never expected someone to have a bigger heart than you. That definitely came out then.
I mean, it came out on Aaron's side even more. I mean, the guy, I hit him with some solid elbows just from the clinch against the cage, and I dropped him, I saw his hand go limp, but then he came back 3 or 4 times, and then still managed to follow through for the takedown. And I mean, like I said it in the beginning, I'll say it now, the only person whose heart I put above mine performance-wise is Aaron Aby. You know, the man is a living hero. You know, the things that he does, day in, day out, that guy, to have his name on my record, win, lose or draw, is a big thing for me.
It was like Aaron's always in the fight, like you said, and he will never go. But you caught him with those deadly elbows, then he came back from it, and you were like scrambling all up at submissions, and then he appeared to so you used the phrase punch drunk at the end, and I thought at first he might have just slipped, but you were closer. Did he slip?
The first time he got up and his leg slipped from underneath him, and he went back down, so I went to hit him again. I think I let him get back up because he'd got up a couple of minutes before that, and I hit him with a big right hand as he was getting up, and I dropped him again and jumped on him. So I thought that's what I was going to go for. I wanted him to get up into my punch, and I let him get up, and the second time he got up, he got to both feet, he wobbled side to side and then slipped on the ball. It wasn't that he was slipping as he was getting up. That's when I called it and I said I don't want to hit him again. The ref was looking to step in, but I didn't think that the ref had seen enough at the time. But then when he slipped again the second time getting up from that time, I think the ref just no, you can't take any more. And he kept on pleading with the ref, but he was wobbling side to side, and I've been there. It's a job. We have to get up for work the next morning, Monday. I want him to be back in the gym and go fire in his career. I don't want him to have to suffer with a secondary impact concussion, or anything like that. I've been there. It's not nice.
Especially when I know a lot of people say the judges can make bad decisions, but you need the referees like Dean Weir is to do what that, like you're saying. If you had to carry on hitting with like a punch bag.
Yeah, it was, and the thing is, he got up and I stepped up and I gave him a chance to come at me, but he stood still and wobbled. He didn't come for me. So at that point, I think his head was in the fight, but his body wasn't, because he didn't come and make an attempt to fight me. He just stood there wobbling, arguing with the ref. If he'd have come and tried hitting me, I think he might have had a better case, because then I'd have had to hit him. But he stood there not knowing that I wouldn't hit him, but kind of in a position where he could have come and attacked me. There was plenty of space, but he didn't move. He just wobbled and slipped, and for me, that's dangerous in my eyes. And the guy is a warrior. He ain't gonna give up, even if he's unconscious and he's dead. He'll still be fighting on. I've been there. It's one of those things.
And that takes you, because I remember when we spoke before the fight, you said how you had the ring rust from the last one, and it's been obviously a frustrating time not being able to compete, and then you got the Bama. Now you've got a win here. Does that make all that time off so much more special, if that makes sense?
Yeah, that time off though, I had 11 months out between Bamas. In that time, I had a few months out and retired, and then my girlfriend at the time taught me into going to Thailand. I went to Thailand, had a load of relationship drama, came back, my head wasn't in it, thought I'd take a fight at BAM against Mike Berry to have something to focus on other than life, everyday life, because this is a job, and when you have a bad time in life, it carries over. They say just, leave your arm at the door. It's hard, especially in an emotional game like fighting, when you're up and down. It's hard, we're performers, and we're very susceptible to emotions, whether you want to admit it or not. We're out there for the fans to look at. It's an emotional ride. So we're susceptible to emotions, so I had a lot of time off. It didn't seem like in that year I had a minute to myself. And then when I went in there, I was going in the ring against Mike for the wrong reasons. Don't get me wrong, my performance, my body was except for tonight, I feel like I'm in pretty good shape. But my body was in as good shape as it could have been at the time. And fight-wise, I was probably in the best technical shape that I was in. Stand-up, I'd worked a lot on that, but my head wasn't in it. Tonight, I went in there, and it felt like when you're warming up for a spar on the mats, I didn't feel like I was fighting. I was singing along to my song. I never do that. You know what I mean? Tonight, it felt like everything, the stars aligned. It felt like everything happened. Maybe GW was looking down on me, my old coach. I don't know, but something felt like everything clicked, and I went in there calm. I was against the fence, who was trying to take me down. I was just looking at him, deciding what to do. It felt like everything was moved. So it felt like that's where I wanted to be. That's where I belonged.
You definitely did belong in there. You look so good. And I had to check in the camera and see if you can see it. My last question with everyone with beards is, it's the year of the beard. It's got to be. But also, you've took it one step further. I think other fighters have got to see this. With the Turtles hat and the beard, can that be stopped?
I don't think so. I've always said I'm a Ninja Turtle. I'm a human Ninja Turtle. Up until 3 weeks out of my fight, I fuel myself on pizza. I'm not joking, I kick ass and I eat pizza. That's what I do, right? And ever since I was a kid, I remember in nursery, my teacher said, oh, what do you want to be? Everyone saying fireman, police officer. I said, no word of a lie, I said Ninja Turtle. And I got laughed at. Who's laughing now?
Yeah, I even live in a sewer. I live in sewer, so you know, I just need more turtles to join me. I'll be a one-man band.
I'm down for that.
Move in. We just need this big squirrel now, don't we? But before I let you go, is there anyone you want to give a shout out to or thank?
I want to thank, obviously I lost a good friend in George Wright. I hope all the Mandela Warriors see this, right? I'm not there in person, obviously, to play basketball. I don't think my body was designed for that, but I'm in there in spirit. George was such a big influence, and you know, I feel like maybe he'll have it on there, he'll Sky Plus it or something, I don't know, and he'll watch it back, you know, when he's got time. But my mum, since losing what I thought was the biggest force in my life, my mum's really stepped up and kind of taking care of my diet, made sure I don't slip and everything. I'm 26 years old, but you know, I'll admit I still need my mum. She's the best woman in my life. And my teammates, Phil and Kazan, team of leaders who've been with from the beginning. Neil Hall is like the dad I never had. Dan Hall, my brother, and Kath, my second mum. And my sponsors, Amazon Girls, who are great ring girls, and SM Installations, Marty Whitfield. Thanks, buddy.
And thank you for your interview before the fight, for taking the time out to do it, and thanks so much for taking the time now, and I'll see you down at Summer Way. I'm on to Cowabunga.
Thank you, sir.
Cheers.